we need to talk about this later. We didn't have problem in the family. My father used to play oud, amateur, not professional. He used to play oud. I had one sister who played piano. I had one brother who played violin. So art was not a problem in my family. So there was no problem, and he helped me. He was a big help because he was in the art before me. He was dancing and choreographing in the cinema, Egyptian cinema. He knew a lot of artists, whether in music or in photography or in cinema or in theater. So he could help introduce me to these people. I was younger. I was 5 or 6 years younger than my brother. So he was a big help. When I started the Reda troupe, my father was not there because he died in 1950. The Reda troupe started 1959. My mother was there. There was no problem with any of my brothers and sisters. So I was lucky. Problem with dance in Egypt was bad reputation. All the Egyptians knew about dance is the belly dance. Even the name is not helpful. Belly means you dance with your belly. Of course, when you dance with your hands, your feet, body, head, and everything. Not only the belly. When you say belly dance, in Arabic also, Ras al-Batn. The name is not. So the difficulty was the reputation of dance. So this was our first problem. Many people told me, call it something else. Call it physical, anything. But I read about dance. It's a beautiful, very important art in the world. It's the mother of all dances. Because even the child, when it's born, it uses only the body, cannot speak, cannot play violin, but can move his hands and legs, and this is kind of dancing expression. So I was convinced that dancing is a beautiful art and very important. So the problem was to convince the people, because we are going to show Egyptian people. To have dancers to join my troupe was also difficult because I want to show that we are going to produce or introduce something that they don't know. They didn't know before. But to show them, you have to have people to join. And who's going to give you his children to join your dancing? So this was difficult. I had to choose from my friends, the people who played swimming and gymnastics and diving with me, the sports people. So this was the beginning. It was not very difficult because we were only like 7 boys and 7 girls when we started, Farida and I, and 7 boys and 7 girls. So this was the first problem. The second problem was the art itself, from where I'm going to be inspired. I don't want to do the original folk dance because the original does not suit the theater. anything original, put it on the stage, it will look strange. For example, you don't bring a real tree and put it on the stage, or real house or hut and put it on the stage. It will look strange. So we want to be inspired by the folklore. So what I had to do is go around Egypt, study the real folklore, to be inspired, not to take it as it is. And the real folklore is nice when you join. You go to a wedding and you join the wedding, there is a dancer, and you can go and clap and be happy. You can stay until the morning clapping, but you cannot do like this on the stage. So I had to study the real folklore. I took some of the dancers. We went to Upper Egypt, Said, by train. And coming from Upper Egypt to Cairo by train, stay everywhere, every city, like 2-3 days, studying their music, dance, costumes, stories. And I had somebody to write the lyrics, for example, what they say, the stories, whatever they say. Somebody to photograph the costumes, somebody to record the music. And we stayed like few months from Upper Egypt until Cairo to study the real folklore. Problem is to change the real folklore into artistic, theatrical movements. And we could do this, could be good or bad, we don't know. We were lucky that the people liked it. So this is how we started.
In a book in which Mohamed Reda talks about a period in his creative development when he turned for inspiration from the indigenous and traditional dances found in the different areas of Egypt between the years in 1965 to 1967, he went on field trips to research and document the dance events and characteristic movements found in the provinces of Egypt.
Of course, the girls, you mean, was more difficult than the boys. The boys, I choose the sports people who played with me, for example, gymnastic or swimming. The girls were a little bit difficult at the beginning, but anyway, as I said, we didn't need more than 6-7 girls. The first girls I remember, Farida, of course. Farida, of course, was the leading dancer. She used to go to a children ballet school to learn classical ballet. There was another girl also from the ballet school. So this was easier because they are already studying dance. And then later, one girl will bring her friend, and this friend bring another friend. This is how we had like 7 girls. Later, when we were successful and we were famous, it was easier. We just advertise in the newspaper and the people come, and we had to interview them and choose the best. So later it was easier than before, than the beginning. At the beginning, we didn't have any money. But there was me, my wife. By the way, I married Farida's sister. Some people think we are married, Farida and me. We are not married. She is my sister-in-law. She's my sister-in-law 2 times because I married her sister, elder sister, and she married Ali, my brother. So she cannot be my wife. She is my sister-in-law. So we had an account in the bank with the saving account. Every time we have any money, we do some money, some film in the cinema as a dancer, or Ali put money, or I put money, or Farida put money, like 20 pounds, 30 pounds. We made like 800 pounds. We needed money only for costumes. So this was the difficulty, and we didn't need really a lot of money.